So it only took 8,000 slices, but I still won the pizza eating competition. After that, I threw up 4,000 times and only cried for 8 hours.
Our next guest is Mao Zedong, the founder of the Communist Party in China. Mao, thanks for coming.
It's a pleasure, Mike.
We have some questions from our viewers. So if you wouldn't mind answering a couple questions.
Love to.
Okay, so our first question. Mao, you helped establish the Chinese Communist Party in 1921. What were some early problems that prevented your party's success?
Well, like the start of all countries, we immediately became rivals with this party called the Nationalist Party. And many disputes between us and the Nationalist Party eventually led to a Chinese civil war, just like how you had in this country.
Okay, next question. While your political parties fought over power, how was your country affected? Like, certainly Japan would have benefited from this.
China felt all repercussions of our disputes. Only the ignorance of the Nationalist Party caused Japan to flow into northern China and expand their territory, causing the loss of land to China because of the Nationalist Party and their weakness.
So with all this Japanese expansion, how did that change things in the Second World War? That was not much later.
Well, of course, Japan was in a great position to conquer most of Asia and to be the most dominant country in that part of the world. But with Allied help, your country, Britain, France, Soviet Union, we were able to gain back most of China and show the world that we, China, were on the rise.
But even with the Japanese gone, how much did it really change the issues that faced China?
Well, of course, we gained our land back naturally, but we were still at war with those filthy nationalists. We weren't a world power just yet.
Our next question is from Jack from BC High. He said, in 1958, you tried to make China a world power with the Great Leap Forward. Can you explain the way you tried to change this?
Well, China needed to revolutionize its industries, particularly farming. So what we did was we took small local farms and made them large community farms, therefore sending the surplus of unemployed workers to work on these farms in a way to revolutionize our industries.
But when you excess these workers, how is agriculture affected?
Well, we have great faith in the people of China, and China was able to produce many food products and technology as well, along with clothing, things of that nature.
Our next question is from Steve at Plymouth North. He says, we all know of the widespread famine that hit China immediately after the start of the Great Leap Forward. Do you care to comment on this?
Well, of course the famine was very tough on our people. This was not my regime's fault. These things happen in nature, and it will continue to happen again.
Our next question is from Chris from Seattle. Don't you think that through the focus on industrialization, you can seem to neglect your people's needs?
Believe me, we had our people's best interests at heart. We love them even more than they love us.
But Mao, an estimated 55 million people died from 1959 to 1961, a year after the Great Leap began.
That was not my regime's fault.
Our next question is from DeMar DeRozan from Toronto. Is it true that many citizens of China tried to leave during the famine caused by the Great Leap?
I have not heard anything of the sorts. The people love being in China.
Isn't it true then, during this famine, that the regular citizen wasn't treated as well as the member of the Communist Party?
These allegations are false. All Chinese people are equal in the government's eyes, although we do hope that all will eventually join our party, as we think they will.
Okay, and our next question is from Bilbo from the Shire. He says, many critics say that in order to reach your regime's agenda, you'll need to have an absolute role and rule on terror. What do you say to this?
That is not our objective. We have the Chinese people's best interests at heart.
Next question is from Ben from Weak Sauce Academy. He says, in your paintings, you are depicted as being loved by all children. Is this accurate?
These children idolize me. They love me.
Okay, and the next question is from Talos from Tamriel. What are you trying to accomplish during this so-called cultural revolution?
Well, we have been restoring China's strength by providing food and technology for our people, and I must say it has been a huge success.
And Luke Arangodi from Cleveland wants to know, who are these Red Guards?
These are young, determined men, eager on spreading the views of our regime across China.
Leo from Shutter Island wants to know, how do you plan on spreading communism?
We communists are like seeds, and the people are like the soil. Wherever we go, we must unite with the people, take root, and blossom among them.
I'm just wondering, how have you been recently?
Well, I recently just got taken off life support.
Okay, so that's all for today, and now we're gonna send it back to Dan Marino and Boomer Esiason in the station. Our next question is from Jack Kenny from Weak Sauce Academy.
How could you know?
And in this question, it's from Ben from Weak Sauce Academy.
Well,
You can't say that during a thing.
why am I doing this? I don't think that's...
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay. And Luke Arangoti from Cleveland wants to know, who are the Red Guards?
These are young, eager men determined on spreading the views of our regime across China. Stop doing this.
Okay, and I have a question for you. Not everyone has really gotten a grasp on this communism. How do you think you'll be able to spread it?
We communists are like seeds, and the people are like the soil. Wherever we go,
Loser!
Wow,
Wow, it's 6:33. Wow.
This question is from Sean from Chicago.
Who?
I don't know, I just made it up.
Wow, it's all the way to 6:34
Okay.
now.
And the next question is from Leo from Shutter Island. He wants to know, communism is not fully grasped by your people. How do you plan on making people believe in your beliefs?
we communists.
I need to write this down because this is a tough question.
Ben just started breathing into a water bottle. I couldn't not laugh. Wow.
No.
Oh, it's been recording. Just keep going. Just keep going. Okay, so Leo from Shutter Island wants to know, how do you plan on spreading communism?
We communists are like seeds, and the people are like the soil.
Wow, what time is it now? You're looking at the keyboard.
Leo from Shutter Island wants to know, how do you plan on spreading communism?
We communists are like seeds.
Why is this so funny?
Wow, look at the time. I'm broke.
Leo from Shutter Island wants to know, how do you plan on spreading communism?
What?
It's not funny. No one else is laughing.
Stop!
God damn it.
You waited. Leo from Shutty Island. I said Shutty Island.
No, say Shutty Island, not Shut.
Leo from Shutter Island wants to know, how do you plan on spreading communism?
We communists are like.
Come on, I felt that one.
Leo from Shutter Island wants to know, how do you plan on spreading communism? What is he laughing at?
I don't know. Why don't keep...
Ben, just go now.
Come on. You know, hide the paper, Fatso Academy.
Alright, Ben.
Communists are like seeds,
You hide the
and
paper.
the
You
people
can't have the paper
are like the
sitting
soil.
there.
Why are you talking to this?
Because you can't have the paper.
Right now.
we
Oh, yeah.
communists.
Okay, ready?
No. Yeah.
Okay, cut it.